Hello everybody and welcome back to Railroad Tycoon 2, the 2nd Century campaign. We are on our second scenario of the campaign, and we are on the battle for Britain, starting in 1940. This is one of those that takes place across, I think it's 11 days. We get 10 trains and we have to supply 3 areas, 3 particular towns, I suppose you could say, with 3 resources of certain quantities. That's why we're going to go with industry production plus 15%. The speed and all that is nice, but the lack of certain resources can be a problem, and that's ultimately why we would end up failing. There's a lot going on in this scenario. It's also a very slow one. It might not be the most fun one to watch because it's just endless planning and then a little bit of execution, really. That's kind of it. So this might be a bit tedious, but let's go.
World War II has broken out in Europe. The Axis forces are on the move and in the air, hitting everything in sight, including your lines. Follow Mr. Churchill's resolve to stop the Axis tide that threatens to swamp the British Isles. Build, and make it fast. And God save the Queen.
Okay, so I know I said God save the Queen there, and despite how limited my history knowledge can be at times, pretty sure there was a king at the time. In fact, I think there was a King George, possibly. Anyway, the Germans have switched from bombing military targets and begun bombing London. During this shift in the bombing, you must rush to provide materials to the military infrastructure. Intelligence expects you to have no more than a 12-day window to perform all of your duties, so you have until the end of the day, September 21st. Crews only have the resources to repair 6 blocks of track a day. That is a really important note. We will have to use that very carefully. Your current 10 locomotives will be all that you have to meet your quotas and turn back the tide of aggression. Bronze, Oxford, Portland and Liverpool are supply dumps, and each must receive all of the following materials: 4 loads of food, 2 loads of troops and 2 loads of ammunition. For silver, same locations need 8, 4 and 4, and for the gold, which is what we're going to try and go for, it's 12, 6 and 6. Right, so this is interesting, isn't it? Very interesting. Yeah, so there's 3 locations that need 3 resources each, so that's 9 different kind of resources we would need to allocate trains to. We've got 10 trains, so it's very doable, hopefully. So maybe we have 1 train focused on 1 resource? I don't know. I think I'm going to go for whatever's very convenient to begin with, and then we kind of fill out the rest from there. As you can see, everything's already built out, but there's a lot of track missing in places. So let's press OK here. I have paused it. Alright, we are on September 10th, the start of it. You will only be allowed 6 blocks of track with which to repair your lines daily. What you do not use does not carry over. Very important that we use it then. No new stations or station improvements will be possible. No new locomotives can be purchased. The stock market will be suspended, obviously. You cannot resign as chairman, though we may have to kick you out. Okay, I see. So there we go, British Rails. Can we change our manager? Oh, I can. Yo, I can. Okay, that's massive. Trains being faster, that is massive. I didn't even look at that when I looked at this before. So, there's a lot going on here. Let's focus on our objectives. You can see Oxford in the middle here. I say the middle, it's more south, isn't it, Oxford? We have got Portland down here. And then we've got Liverpool up here, which is kind of the awkward one, I would say. Yeah, there is so much going on here. I did have a good rummage around the map earlier, so I have an idea of sort of what I might do. Remember, we've got to supply them all with 12 food, which we're going to have to manufacture ourselves. The ports supply ammunition, although we can manufacture that somewhere, I've noticed, and the troops, we just have to wait for troops to spawn, which is the awkward thing. Very awkward. We will also occasionally have track missing. If there's a bombing, like during the nights, that does happen. And if a train is on it, we will lose the train. The train that is in as most at risk is this mallard here, and we don't want to lose this mallard because it's actually very nippy. But what we're going to do is we're going to try and pick up some ammunition from down here, because there is, as you can see, quite a bit there. I think that'd be good. We might be able to get all 6, but I don't think I'm going to push it too far. I think I might wait for 1 ammunition to pick up, come all the way down here, pick up another 1 from Hastings, maybe 2 from Easterbridge. We can go back with 4, and then hopefully connect the track here by then. We need to reconnect London as well, because this train is kind of isolated. Yeah, we're going to avoid this section, I would say, because I think it's probably a bit too risky. Although Portsmouth and Bognor Regis are looking quite good. If we can get you out of here, maybe down here, pick up the last bit of ammunition. There's our ammunition for Portland. Done. Taken care of. We also have over here a load of cattle and food at Taunton. This is a really good location to get food to Portland. We can have one train dedicated to that, although there's not really a train in the area, at least not one that can reach us conveniently. I believe we've got some locomotives up here. This one going to Cardiff, apparently. I don't know how it's going to get there going this way, unless we repair that bit of track now. That might be a good one to get through. The only thing is we also have Liverpool and Runcorn down here. It would be nice to sort of get this bit repaired, so we have this alleyway. Yeah, the connection up here, we will need that at some point. 6 per day is not good. I think the one I do want to start with, though, is the one near Banbury. I think if we can get this little bit here. We've also got cattle we can take up here. That's actually really nice. In fact, you can do this yourself, the Banbury one, yeah. It would require extra track to connect this bit up here, so we've only got 6 bits, remember? So let's see if we can use 1, 2 there. Lovely. Right, we're going to make a start here. You're going to wait for 6 cattle from Banbury. You must be full. You're going to go from there to Northampton. From Northampton, you will take 6 food. And you will supply Oxford. Done. Right, that's a route. You will do that twice. There's all the food going for Oxford. Okay, one train at a time. One train at a time. The Dover train. I think you're going to sit here, wait for some, I guess, ammunition. Wait for 1 ammunition. Now remember, we do have the 15% production bonus at the moment, which is an absolute blessing, really. We'll grab an additional one there. We have to make sure that there's nowhere that can... We have to be careful. So if we went to Brighton, for instance, it would take the ammunition. We don't want that. We want to avoid Brighton. That's why we want to go for Bognor Regis and Portsmouth. So we'll do that. We'll go here. These mallards are really good because they're actually very fast. But they obviously can't deal with gradients, but there's not really many gradients about. It's a well-built map. As long as we avoid the sort of area of Wales, which I don't think we're going to be around Wales too much. Just cutting through it down here. Once you've done that, I guess head up here. It's the best thing I can think of. And wait. Okay, 2 trains. This is all we're going to be doing, is a little bit of light planning. Okay, we've got a really good opportunity to take some ammunition right off the table early on for somewhere like Oxford, although I might actually go for Liverpool instead. I think would be quite good. Yeah, I think I might do that. So what we're going to do, this train down here, this, what's it, Usra 060, that's it. Yeah, this one's alright, and it's not too bad on a gradient either, which is nice. I imagine this is a half-decent little hauler. Where are you? Where are you located again? There, perfect. So, we've actually got some iron and coal here. We can then take 4 of those, maybe take up 2 chemicals here. That is the ingredients we can take up to Coventry to supply it with ammunition. Basically, it will make 6 ammunition in total. No, is it equal? It's equal amounts. I didn't realise that. That's fine, though. We'll get 3 chemicals from here by the time you're there. That's no problem. 6 ammunition, and I'd quite like to take that up to... I am thinking taking that up to Liverpool, because there's no ports about apart from the one actually at Liverpool. That seems like the way to go, doesn't it? Does that make sense to everybody? It better, because that's what we're doing. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. You must be full. Go to Worcester. You are then going to exchange that. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Cancel. You're going to take 2 chemicals. Oh, we need to go to Birmingham, sorry. Yes, that was it. That's the step I was missing. Apologies, everyone. I'm like, you must be like, what do you want about? No, this isn't so simple, is it? Okay. Okay. You would take the steel up there. Could you, in that case, yes. No, this is fine. This is absolutely fine. You're going to take that up to... Oh, this is... I need to think about this, because I'm thinking maybe we allocate this train just to take some chemicals across. But I don't know if those chemicals expire, is kind of the issue, really. No, don't do that to me. I have to friggin' open this up, don't I? 800 days is a long time. I'm actually thinking maybe you just take it over to Birmingham as a whole. Yeah, do that. Take the 4 steel. And go to Coventry. And then from Coventry, you're going to take 6 ammunition up to Liverpool. Yeah, that's what we're doing here. That's what we're doing here. Okay, very good. This little one, this little bugger right here, is just going to go and grab our chemicals. You're going to not go from Birmingham, but go to Worcester. You're going to get 3 chemicals. Again, must be full. And go to Coventry. From Coventry, we'll then go empty somewhere else. Possibly somewhere to pick up some food would be nice. I'm seeing nice opportunities here. Well, we can see what you're doing there, can't we? We've got grain as well there, but I think Banbury is just going to do its thing for Oxford here. Here's the plan. Okay, very good. I do need a backup plan for this. I think I want to start gathering some troops, which we're going to have to really plan this one out. Troops is the hardest part of it, which is why I'm glad we've got the extra 15% as it were. There are very few about. Okay, the good news is we actually have a train here in Bognor Regis, which I'm actually quite delighted with. So what we're going to do, this one down here is actually going to start off over here in Brighton and try and pick up some of that ammunition early. We will go for Caboose on this occasion. From there to Portsmouth, you can then pick up 1 more ammunition. Must be full, and I think that's it. We've got our ammunition, especially if we take it all from here. Maybe in that case, I'll pick up a 3rd from Portsmouth is the better idea. So yes, so we can speed up the train, and maybe that train can take up 2 troops. Would be quite nice. We also need to make sure that we do this properly on these sorts of trains. We've got to keep that cargo on the train. I will review all of these. You can go from here down to, Portland. Okay, so this train here, we're going to specialise in just taking troops to Liverpool, is the idea. So we're actually going to cut it back to Cannock. Cannot believe it. We'll take 2 there. That's then going to head up to Liverpool. From Liverpool, it's going to go empty, and it's going to go all the way across somewhere over here. Can I reach this without? Yes. Sorry, my recorder's in the way there, but that works really well. Make sure you're full. Make sure you're full. Very good. And then go over to Halifax. No, I need the other station. Here we go. Leeds, is it? Yes. 3, 4. No, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Done. So that will totally satisfy the requirement there. Obviously back to Liverpool again. Very good. This train is pretty much done. How reliable is it? Above average, but not amazing. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we do have another Mikado down here in Oxford. I might have it also share the Banbury route, potentially. Let's have you go up to Banbury, pick up a couple of grains, maybe, say 4? I'll say a couple. Yeah, I'm going with 4. And make sure you've got all of them, sorry. That's a lot. A lot to wait for, but it's pretty good. Stop off in Reading. Oh, you can't stop in Reading. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, go to Poole then. Yeah, go down to Poole. Because then you can take some troops to Oxford. I'm struggling getting troops to Oxford at the moment. Is kind of the thing I've not really considered. You do also produce cattle. Couldn't help notice. Yeah, that couldn't work. Take the 4 food. Portland. And then must have 2 troops back to Oxford. Yeah, that's the thing we're really struggling with here. But that's good enough for now. I should point out I am running a bunch of post-it notes here, and it is confusing the hell out of me already. Food to Liverpool is something I've not really considered. We've got a train up here in Leicester. Bit of a slow train, but it is a train nevertheless. It's not so far if it's near Leicester. That's actually not bad at all. I need to get this repaired as soon as possible, I think. So who's blocked off soon rather than later? The London train is. I'm going to go... There's a guide that says you should go for these 2 first. I think I will. That's our track for the day. Okay, this train is actually going to join Banbury here. It's got a clean route down to it, but it's going to try and supply some food to Liverpool is the plan. Not a nippy train, but it'll have to do. What weighs more? Food? So 45 tons. That weighs less. Is it possible to carry the cattle further? And then, what if we go back on ourselves to Stockport? It would save a lot of tonnage, wouldn't it? It's a lot of tonnage. As you can see here, it's okay for speed, but it will do a lot better. I imagine. Yeah, I imagine it'll do quite well. It stays fairly flat. But yeah, 35 tons a piece, 30 tons a piece. It's the equivalent of a couple of carriages less, really. Just the traction might be quite low. Okay, we've still got this one in Worcester here. The Worcester Express, that's what you're doing. You are also combining up with that. We'll have to maintain you. You are working on troops for Liverpool, which is massive. You can do that solo by using here and then going across there. That's the troops taken care of. I need to make sure I've jotted this down. Troops are taken care of. I've got 2 trains working on ammo for Liverpool. What are ammo? Food for Portland's going to be a couple of trains working on that. So grains down here. And then there's some food supplied. Troops coming from Taunton is going to be a big one, as well as the food coming from that way as well. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is stressful. This is so stressful and I've not started yet. Still don't know what to do with the Bedford train. I'm thinking, can we gather some troops from this side to take them to Oxford? Because that is, like I said, one of the things I'm struggling with here. We've only got 2 troops coming to Oxford for now, so I tell you what, that's a great idea. Great idea, mate. Let's have a little look and see what's over this side. We've got London. I would love to avoid London, but unfortunately, I don't think we're going to have that luxury. There is, down here in Gloucester, but Bedford's all the way up here. I should know it's nearish to where I live. We can almost get across to it, actually. Do you know what? I still need to deal with the issue of getting food up to Liverpool. So maybe that's something we do, and we actually take the troops from Liverpool down to Oxford on this very quick train. That, I think, is the way we do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to go from Northampton. We are going to take 3 cattle. We're going to make sure you are caboosed to the max, just to make sure you're going to be mighty fast at times. You're going to head down to Oxford, because there is also, even though it produces, not Oxford, to Banbury. Not only does it have stupid amounts of cattle itself, it actually also demands it as well, and turns that into food. We'll take 3 food from here, and you're going to send that up to Liverpool. And from Liverpool, you're then going to go and take 2 troops. Yep, down to Oxford. Mighty fast, that is. And I think that's going to be your route. I think that's going to be your route for now. For now, anyway. Okay. You're coming along here. You're then going to Portland. Well, you're going to be going to London, actually. So let's go ahead and... Is London destroyed? No, it's here. I was about to say. I was about to lose myself there. Take 2 troops. Yeah, get you out of there. Please don't... If that blows up, we are in a lot of trouble here. But go on down to Portland and then probably stand by in the meantime. But that's really nice, isn't it? Really, really nice. We're getting the other ammunition from sort of down here. That'll be all the ammo taken care of. And then we just need somebody to go up here, grab 4 food and 2 troops and take them down. And that's pretty much it. I think we have everything covered between all the trains that are here. The only one I don't have doing anything is this Northampton train. I think I'm doubling up a bit too much. So maybe we want to think about utilising making more chemicals. Is the only thing I can think of. It does feel like I'm not using everything to the max, as it were. Which is why maybe I want to think about some grains over here instead. Alright, change of plan. Similar thing. When I said you're going to go Bedford... No, you're going to go... Yeah, you're going to go Bedford. Wait for 3 grains. Milton Keynes, 3 food. Kind of reduces a bottleneck around here, hopefully. And then up to Liverpool. From Liverpool, 2 troops. Yeah. and down to Oxford. Kind of go from there. As for this other train, we've got another Mikado down here. We're going to probably send you, yeah, probably up to Northampton is the plan. 3 of these. Caboose. And because that's going to go a lot quicker, because we're going to get the cattle sooner. So we'll take free food up to Liverpool. And from Liverpool, 2 troops down to Oxford. Would ya look at that? Isn't that something? So I think we actually have Oxford fully supplied with troops at that point. I think the only thing we're missing is potentially taking maybe 6 food to Liverpool. Is anyone taking 6 food to Liverpool? You're going Banbury, Manchester. Wait, what are you doing? Yes, you're going Banbury. Oh, that's the other one, isn't it? To Liverpool. Right, fantastic. That's actually all I want from this train. Okay, let's go over every resource from every station and how it's being supplied, starting from the south in Portland. The food is coming from... Let's take a look. Here. You're going to be going up there. You're going to be grabbing 4 grain. It's a long wait from Banbury, but you will pick up 4 grain. There's 4 of it coming in, down to Portland, then back to Oxford. You can probably do that twice, I reckon. You can get away with that. The rest of it, though, I don't see it. I think they're going to come... I think we're going to have trains coming along here. Yes, you're going to go down here, and that is... Which train is this? Let's find it first. First of all, did I miss one? You're going down there with all of that. You're going along here with that, and then you're going to double back up here and do the Taunton Express, as it were. So you're going to grab some food from there and go down there. Is that going to be enough? I think you can probably just come up here and grab some food, is pretty much what we're going to do here. So that's how we take care of that. As for the troops, down to Portland, we're taking 2 from this side, 2 from this side, and 2 from, I think it's either Gloucester or... Is that the one thing we haven't got yet? It's Gloucester. Yeah, 1 train can go up that way, 1 train can go this way. Boom. I think that's kind of what I'm looking at here. It's very hit or miss, Portland, at the moment. Ammo is being done by all the ports very early on, hopefully. Worst case scenario, 1 train will have to double back and grab ammo from here if this train does not survive. That is going to be the real spanner in the works. But mostly it's London that gets bombed, so getting the train through there as soon as possible is... kind of a matter of urgency, actually. Yeah. Anyway, moving on to Oxford, we have food covered easily. We know that. In terms of troops, we have a couple coming from Liverpool. I know that much. Yep, Liverpool down to Oxford. As for the rest, well, I think they're coming from actually Portland, believe it or not. Some of them are coming from Portland. Yes, you're going from here. Where are you going to go? Don't know yet. I think I was probably going to send maybe two troops up to Oxford. Since you're going to get there first, that would be quite a good way to go. And then from here, maybe you can dart down to Taunton. And that's how we finish you off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down here. Look at this. This is how we do the rest of the food. 2 troops. Done. I'm hoping. I will need to count these manually as we go. Where were we? Oxford, troops, and ammo is all being done. How is ammo being done? Is that the thing we've missed? I think that is. Probably locally. What I might do is have whatever trains are left around here, once the food train's done, is help supply the ammunition depot up in Coventry, and then that's how we can get some ammo to Oxford. That sounds pretty good, actually, doesn't it? Yeah. As for Liverpool, all of the food is being done. Some of it's being done down here, I believe. Let me take a look. We're taking some cattle from Banbury. Let's go find that one. Yeah, from Banbury up to Manchester. That's a slow train that is going to make it eventually. Obviously, it'll come down here. It's going to take the cattle up to Manchester and then the food over there. That's 6 lots of it. As for the rest of it, that's a question. That's a question, isn't it? To Oxford, Banbury. Going to Liverpool with 3 food. Okay, that's interesting. What was my mentality with everything else? Milton Keynes, Liverpool, that was it. There's 2 trains coming from here taking that up, and then they're taking all the troops back down to Oxford. Great. As for Liverpool's troops, that's been done by 1 train there, and as for the ammo, that's being done from down here. I think any train that comes from back up here should also try and take... If we're taking troops to Oxford, shouldn't we be taking ammunition to Oxford? Because don't you produce ammunition as well? Yeah, you do. Why am I not taking... Come on, I can't believe I almost missed that. I bet people were screaming at me, weren't ya? There we go. Right. Northampton, Oxford, Liverpool, 2 ammunition to Oxford. We don't need to supply it with much after that point. Yeah. Very good. Very good. Coventry, Liverpool. And from Liverpool... Yeah? Right? Down to Oxford. Done. We don't even need to supply it with any more after that. Really? But we do need more food. That is something we do need, I reckon. Okay. I'm going to put in a save, and then I'm going to review it maybe one more mini time and go from there. Alright, that's it. I think we're done. I'm just going to let it do its thing now. Yeah, let's go. Let's finally begin this scenario. Okay, everything's moving bloody fast here. The main train we want to keep up with, though, is down here in... You're going to Hastings. Why you go Hastings? No, go to Dover first. You need to make sure everybody's going to their correct... Yeah, you see? That was close. Oh. Glad I spotted that. Right, you go to Bedford. Wow. Could have failed it almost before I'd begun it. I did put a save in at the start, so we can redo it if needs be. There we go. Look how quick that train is. Yeah, we will be able to supply this really well. But there we go. A lot of waiting for cargo. It's going to be the first few days. But we do have that 15% increase in speed, which is really nice. Waiting for cargo, waiting for cargo. Everybody be waiting for cargo. There should be nobody disappearing. Yep, very good. That's pretty much the way it's going to be. Oh, lack of water. Everything should have basic infrastructure though, so we should be alright. Nobody can't make it to a station. Still only 6 AM. Right, from Hastings, off you go. Dart through there. If you can grab 3 ammunition, we're made. Essentially. Just make sure we've got you set okay. And already, it's only 8:30 in the morning. And I'm very, very pleased with the way this is looking so far. You should also... Oh, we need to sort this out, don't we? Ah, we sort this out. Okay, that's tomorrow's allowance is going to go 1, 2 there. Probably all 4 are going to have to go there, aren't they? Okay. Yeah. Right, up you go with 2. 3 and 2. Do we maybe want to go... No, that's fine. That's fine. Absolutely fine. The fast trains are down south here. We don't need to supply the south of too much because these guys are mighty fast. Okay, what was that? Cattle going there. So I do need to make sure I've got my pen out, ready to make notes. You're going to hear a lot of clanking and whatnot as I navigate through this. Waiting for cargo. Everybody who has nothing. Why are you doing that? No. Ugh, what is wrong with me? I knew there'd be one. I knew there'd be one I missed somehow. Don't know how I miss it. I don't even know how that's... I genuinely don't know how that's possible. You've also only got 2. Frick. No, go back. Start again. Start again. Start again. It has to be done properly. Oh, for goodness sake, I almost didn't do it properly there. Very annoyed. Very, very annoyed with myself. These will be producing quickly. Right, what have you got? Where are you going and why have you only got 2? What? Wait, what? I don't understand what I'm watching here. Yeah, go back this way. Do all that again. This is fine. And how are you doing? No path to next. Okay. A couple of them have no path, so what we're going to do, rather than go to London, we're going to take it up here. Actually, we're going to make sure that's on this track. Take it up here. Waiting for cargo. No path to next station, which is Portland. Okay, that's fine. And from Portland... Yeah, we'll have to sort of do these manually. We really need the next day to come about. Need you to get back. Do you know what? It's fine, because it means, you know, this train has been waiting for food as well. So it's all fine. Right, lovely. Now another train's on the move. Okay, there's the first one. Status. I love this. We can keep tabs of everything. So in those last few days, we can go into full-blown panic if we need to. This train here, I'm going to need, dare I say, more food up north. Ammunition, I'm not as worried about. I might, in fact, just have you working on taking chemicals back and forth. In fact, change of plan. You're done, right? Yeah. Hang on, let's wait here. Going to Worcester. Right, you're not going to Worcester. Instead, you're going to work on a mini service. Taking 2 of these. Going to go over here. You're going to take... You must be full. 2 chemicals. Up to Birmingham. From Birmingham... 2 steel, and then there's 4 ammunition to Northampton, potentially to get us over the line. No. I thought you produced ammunition. Who produces ammunition? Someone does. I know one of you is a gun maker. Coventry, that's where all the guns are then. From here, possibly down to Oxford. Yeah, probably is. Alright, lovely, that's pretty good, actually. Right, here. Let's just get something done, please. We have 1 cell remaining, actually. Okay, right. You are a very naughty train. Very naughty train. I'm sure it's me doing something, but I'm still annoyed. Right, yellow, yep, and take it down to Portland. And then I can... Breathe. Okay. Right, as for you, you're going to waypoint 4 and you are going to sit the F down. Am I clear? Better be clear. Because you're already halfway there, so that works well. Although, to be honest, once you've gone to London, you're not going to go to Portland, are you? You're going to meander. So we're going to take you to that waypoint. Yeah. Don't know if anything's been supplied yet. Can we go to Liverpool? We can, yeah, we can. I did fix that route. We have 1 bit of track as well we can fix, if I'm not mistaken. That was almost a waste. We don't need to fix that. The only thing we need to fix is something down here. Like, absolutely must fix. Okay. Oh, this is stressful. Just have to hope everybody's doing the thing they're meant to be doing. It looks like it. Trains are full. You're going up to London. Lovely. I'm hoping you'll be out of London then, because you should have 2 troops by then. But keep speeding along. I might as well, yeah, put this in ×4. How do you actually get across here? Ah, okay, you don't. You don't get across here. Very interesting. That's fine. By the end of tomorrow. Lovely. Right, 6 food to Oxford. Let's tally that up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. Let's just put 6. I'll just do it numerically. I don't need to tally it. Okay, 3 steel. No, that's not a big deal. You git! You absorbed the ammunition! Ah! I hate you. I want you to know I hate you. Ah, okay. Does change things a bit, doesn't it? So you're going to be stuck doing that. That's fine. There's another train come down here at some point that can nip along here, grab some troops. We can sort this. I can fix you. I can fix you. So from London, you're just going to go straight to Portland. And then we'll just deal with this crap as we go. Okay, 2 troops have been delivered to Liverpool. So there's 2. Very nice. At least everything up here is behaving. You've got no path though as well now. So that's interesting. Why? Right, in that case, what we need to do is switch the stations around from York and Leeds. So actually we'll go Leeds 2, then York. Wait, no, you demand. I'm not falling for this again. I'm not falling for this. I know what this is about because you'll deliver the troops. Ah, gosh, I'm so bad at this, aren't I? That should be fine though. And then maybe if you go back to Canuck or something. Yeah, just go back and forth between the 2. I guess that'll work, right? How are you doing anyway? You're going to Liverpool. Could you not pick up 2 troops along the way then? No, because then you'll yeah, we can't do that actually. From Liverpool, take 2 of those. Yeah, 2 ammunition, 2 troops, possibly 3 troops actually might be a good idea, if it's there. Loving this. Doesn't actually get more efficient than that, does it? Okay, how is everything looking down here? Because I've neglected it for more than 1 second, so I'm starting to think you're all betraying me. Traitors you all are, that's what you are. Traitors, a bunch of traitors. You're going to waypoint 5. Good, right. Another day gone. Made a start. Okay, stop. This is vital. 1, 2, 3, we have 4 remaining. We need to get you out of London. 2 there. Okay, let's begin with this. You're still going to Portland. You're still waiting for a damn troop. I need to get you out of there before London gets bombed, because it probably is going to. And as for anybody else going to a waypoint, so for instance yourself, delete that, go to Poole, very good. And as for the other mallard, that's a bit of a slowpoke. Why are you going to Brighton? You are not doing that. You do not do you. Oh, I wish it was an auto stop on waypoints. I think that should be a thing. That would be really nice. Yeah, you're basically starting from scratch here. And you almost delivered all that ammunition. Do you know what, actually, though? You can pick up 6 ammunition. Yeah. This is kind of low-key worked out. Take 5. Portsmouth. Take 6. Done. Ammunition complete. Can't believe I've just managed to spin that one round. Don't go to Brighton. Don't you dare. If I will kill you. I will actually, find you and kill you. If you go to freaking Brighton, you git. Holy crap, that was close. Are you turning around? Yeah, I was about to actually throw my computer here out of the freaking window. Oh dear. Anything else? We do have track remaining. We can perhaps look at streamlining a couple of services. That would be nice. But for now, I kind of need to see what we're doing. So you're just supplying Oxford, and once you're done, we'll have you fill in a gap somewhere. You both are taking food to Liverpool. That'll be 6 done. I'm quite pleased with that, actually. That's quite good. Have I decided what I'm going to do with the rest of yous, though? From Liverpool, you're both taking 2 ammunition and 2 troops. Is that what I've decided on here? I will need to rectify that. So instead, I'm going to go from Liverpool You can do that. You should do something else, though. In fact, you are going to do something else. You're going to go... you're going to go back empty. You're not going to go to Oxford, and you're going to take 6 cattle. And 6 food. And then that's the food done for Liverpool. Beautiful. Although we're already doing that, actually, aren't we? I don't know. Genuinely don't know. Because we've already got somebody working on food for Liverpool, as you can see here. You're already working on that. So maybe we do just take 2. I think I'd actually quite like to get 2... Not there. Oh crap, what have I done? No, go to Liverpool, go to Liverpool, go to Liverpool. Take nothing. Need what, want not, or something. Take 2 troops from York. Because that's the tricky one. Yeah. That's good. To Liverpool. Done. You're much better over hills, so it does make sense for you to do that. Right? I hope I'm right. I bloody well hope so. We have got 2 track remaining. We'll start connecting to York. Oh. Oh. Fuck. Sorry, excuse my language, but actually just... it's fine. Actually, it's not a big deal. Okay. I'm really bad at this. I'm really bad at this today. Quite ashamed of myself. Go from there, then go to Worcester and just take 2 chemicals. Back to Coventry. In Coventry, take the 4 ammunition. We have the time. Down to Oxford. Bada beam, bada boom, right? Right. And then go to Worcester Junction. Yeah, lovely. And rinse and repeat. That's kind of it. So any spare ammunition, we can deal with that. Waiting for cargo. Good, you better be. Away you go. War Office memo. Recent strafing of the Cambridge line has occurred. The War Office are just taking a quick look at your locomotives for loss. Cambridge. I don't think I'm anywhere around there. That's this side. No, I think we're in the clear. I believe we are. I'm assuming it was over here that it's happened, so... Yeah, I've made sure to just sort of leave this side completely. No path to next exit. Okay, where are you? What's the deal with you then? With York? That's fine. In the meantime, are you the only train I'm monitoring? I believe you are. I believe you are, yeah. Okay, for now, do you want to maybe just sort of go up here? Just to get you started? Alright, fantastic. Okay, I believe that's 6 food then. I'll make a note at the end, at the end of the day as to how I'm doing, but we have managed to achieve quite a lot. Okay, end of the day. Let's take a look. So Oxford has 6 food. Liverpool now has 6 food. It also has 2 troops. That's all we have done so far. How are these trains doing? They are not betraying me. You're going back to frickin' Brighton! My arse are you going back there? You're going to Portland right now, mister! Fed up of Brighton. Oh, can we bomb Brighton? Please tell... I mean, I like Brighton. I think it's a fun place. Off-season when it's not so busy. But enough of that! This train has been the absolute bane of my existence. I just seem to keep forgetting. I just can't seem to remember. That said, it's got all the ammunition we could ever need. You've got some troops. Right, and we're actually sort of along here now. Okay, the waypoint one. Right, you're going to York. Let's hold off. You can't reach York because of the track. Let's go ahead and fix this. Right. Are you off to York? Good. You're still waiting for troops. You're waiting for troops. Train 9 has... No. Oh my god, that is the worst outcome. Oh, that is a huge disaster. I don't think we're going to be very successful today. And you've just left Worcester, so it's not like I can even... Oh, I couldn't... could have that broken down... Could have that crashed 2 hours earlier. In-game 2 hours. In fact, go back to Worcester. Do that. Technically, you'll pick up that third one, 3 and 3. And then you can deliver it from Coventry. You're taking all 6. Yeah, I don't see what else we do. Oh my god, there's so much crap here. Just freaking out right now over this. Liverpool to Oxford, yeah, that's... This train's slow though, it's not the prayer isn't very good, 262 Prairie. Right. No cargo. Good. Yes, you did take that. You've taken that to Coventry. Waiting for cargo. What the hell are you doing? Why have you only got 3? Oh, just go, please. What's wrong with me? Why didn't you take 4 grains if you were able to take what? Were you able to take 3? How does that work? Oh, is it because you take cattle? For God's sake. That's why. That is why. Oh, this has just been so infuriating. I have not done a good job of this at all. Okay, right. Free food. We've done a bit here. Another 3 food to Poole. Hooray. Don't know if there's anything else actually taken there. To Portland, that is. Right, what are you even doing at this point? Waiting for cargo. No. No. We've got enough to do here. You're going to start fresh. You're going to go to Taunton. From Taunton, you're going to take 4 food and take it down to... Sorry, Taunton Crossing, that is. Take 4 food. 2 troops. You must be full. You're going to be full anyway, but just in case something stupid happens, like they bomb all the cattle. I wouldn't put it past them at this point. Oh dear. Yeah, you should be unloading. Okay, or don't unload, that's fine. That works too, sure. Oh, I'm lost. I'm so lost right now. Where are you going? You're taking all that ammo to Portland. That is 6 ammo. Please don't crash. If you crash, I'm done. I'm completely done. Oh, that's all our ammunition. Oh my goodness. That's nice. Another two troops going down there. Okay. We've got 4 ammo going to Oxford. London hit again. Only minor damage reported. Loss of a train is still unconfirmed. Yeah, that was nothing to do with bombings, though. That was just nonsense. Okay, Oxford food is complete. All 12 done. Which means that train we can allocate somewhere else, possibly to take some... Maybe that can work on some ammunition for Oxford, since we might be a bit behind on that, actually. 3 food for Portland, 2 troops for Portland, 6 for Liverpool. Okay, 2 there. So ammunition to Liverpool we're trying to work on now. Ammunition for Portland we're trying to work on. Sorry, for Liverpool and Portland we're doing now. Oxford, I don't have... I've got a couple coming back. I think that food one is what I need to work on now. So who's the one that works on food for Oxford? You. Oh, we've already done that. Okay, once you're done there then. Once you're done there, you can go and take... Yeah, ammunition. Essentially. These 2. Birmingham, yeah, do that. Let's just do this all individually. The trains run a lot faster if we do it like this. From Coventry, take nothing. Worcester... Take a couple, just 2 chemicals, I think is all we need, because then you can go back to Coventry and take, I think, 4 ammunition to Oxford. There. Done. That should be enough. I'm hoping. We may be short on getting troops to Oxford, although we've got a lovely express right down here that's getting 2 ammunition and 2 troops. That is bloody marvellous. We've got Cannock here. Might want to consider doing something with that. And in fact, this Mallard that is absolutely flying through, it will be done at Oxford. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send it back up to Cannock and 2 troops go back to Oxford. And then from Oxford, take nothing. And maybe just... Do you have any troops there? No. Can we have a look at our status reports? There we go. Oxford's done. Liverpool food is done. Liverpool troops are on the way. Let me just double check that though. So this train is now idle. So actually I think you can stay at Liverpool. Possibly take another 2 troops, 2 ammunition. We're down to Oxford. I'm really worried about the ammunition there. Really worried. From here, I don't know. You just do your thing. Okay, we're about to drop another 2 troops into Portland here. That's really, really nice. We've also not been using our track allowance, I've just realised. I think I might have missed a full damn day. Not really been using around here. To be fair though, at this point it's more just sort of streamlining, isn't it? We've almost... I'm not going to say we've almost done the scenario, but we've almost done the scenario. Let's sort of get up here. Apparently we just delivered some troops and stuff to Cannock. I don't know why we did that. I'm a little bit confused. I'm really confused right now. Am I... did that just happen again? That did not just happen. I could have sworn I've just delivered stuff to Oxford instead. I am really off today. London in ruins. Massive bombing in London. Casualties are mounting. Not good. Alright, let's take a look. So, we're done there. We're done food for Liverpool. So that's 12. Cross that off. 6 troops for Liverpool. We're done there. Ammunition's on its way. We're nearly done there. Okay. What about Portland? Portland is almost got its ammunition. It needs 2 troops. I've got a train taking care of that. Food we are nowhere near in. We need to work on that. That is actually quite significant. I don't have... that. I think this ammunition train I'm looking at right now, that's going to do it. Speed that up. Easy. Done. Okay. Oxford ammunition is an issue. We do at least have 2. We've got 2 troops there as well, but that is something we do need to consider as well. I'd rather, if anything, take 2 troops from Portland back up there. Is a high priority of mine. What are you doing? Train 7, what are you? You're quite useful. You're going to Oxford. I don't want anything to happen to you. You've also got no caboose. Why did I not throw one on? 7.4% chance of a breakdown. Gross. Aha! Taunton to Portland. That was my secret plan all along, wasn't it? Yes, where is it? Yes. No, that's not it. I just realised, if we've got 4 down in Portland, 4 troops, we don't need you to go to Gloucester. Instead, we just need you to get some damn food across, I think. That's all we really want here. Yeah, you know what? You can do that. Go. Do that. Also, go down to Portland as well. Take 2 troops up to Oxford. Yeah, from there. And from Oxford, we'll then go from there. Okay, very good. The ammunition train, once it's done in Portland, you're going to head back over here. Grab 2 and 2. Literally just go 2. Caboose, please. Please. 4. Caboose. Make sure you're full. And take that up to Oxford. That's like a worst case scenario sort of situation then. I like that. And you know what? These 3 trains are so freaking fast. They can always be priority. Ammunition's arrived at Liverpool. That is huge. Liverpool is officially complete. We do not need anything else to go there. And the ammunition's now arrived in Portland as well, so we can go ahead and tick that off our list. Just really getting 2 troops down there. London hit again. Only minor damage reported. Loss of a train still unconfirmed. Okay, that's fine. Banbury. Are we still using all of this? Whoa, look at that one go. Whoa. Wow. Does Oxford actually need these 2 troops? Is also a question. Okay, here we go. Status report. Remember, this isn't about the money. That's why it gave you 20 million. Okay, Oxford's done. There, it's still not done anything else. We're going to give it those 2 troops because I don't think it could use them. It's still way behind. Portland has finished on ammunition. It's got 4 there, 4 in troops, 3 in food. Very good. Liverpool is done in everything completely. We should not be going near Liverpool. Anything going towards Liverpool can be redirected south. Yeah, that's fine. In fact, why don't you go between here, Portland and Oxford? Yeah, you go Oxford. Go down to... Where else has troops? Gloucester? Maybe go to Gloucester. 2 troops down to Portland. And take 2. Yep, that looks great to me. That's good enough. Very good. In fact, have we fixed the track here? I don't think so. We have, actually. We're doing fine. There's no track we need to fix. They're not getting this far inland. Alright, we're not too far from being completely done here. I've just been sort of streamlining a few of the tracks, giving them sort of cut-throughs and such. You know, stuff like here. We could maybe take some chemicals up this way. We've got 2 tracks remaining. There we go. Just little things like that, really. It's kind of the best we could do. I'm also diverting anything that's carrying anything of, you know, important, just down to Portland, really, because that needs the most, especially when it comes to food. But this is a terrific train right here. 4 food and 2 troops. That is excellent. Annoyingly, this takes us to 11. So we're very nearly there. We've got no other food coming in other than this train from miles away. So I think actually I might have to sort of do something about that. And instead, because it's just too significant. So we're going to go 2, 2, yeah, like that. That looks quite good. Okay, just makes the train a lot quicker, very nippy. Southern London hit hard. South Thames Bridge has been destroyed. That is pretty massive. Alright, 4 there. We've done 12 food, no, 11 food to Portland. Why was it 11? It's because I ballsed something up, isn't it? You're nearly done, though. You're very nearly done. This is looking very good. There's not really much more to do. I think I did waste a day. Oh, I just did the wrong type of track, didn't I? I will do this. Surely you can, like, go back across like that. That's how this game works, huh? Surely. Kind of like a switchback. Switch across, or something. And we've lost 2 trains in the process. Right, you can see here we're almost done on both these last remaining goals. Looks like you might end up catching him up. I swear, if you end up sort of just catching up at the wrong time. I can see that happening. And it ends up taking longer. But there's our last 2 troops. That leaves us with... So I'm busy. You can hear all these, noises. It's me and my post-it notes I've got here. For all these last bits. That's it. We're done. We are so done here. Let's just make sure you don't do something silly. There we go. Food to Portland. Gold, please. Thank you very much. And let's do one more status. 18 food delivered. Yes. 6 and 6. Yeah, so it's 12, 6 and 6. 12, 6, 6. Yeah, 12, 6, 6. 12, 6, 6. Done. Thank you very much. You're as good as the next Prime Minister you are. You'll be knighted. You'll be loved by millions. Gold. Pure gold. Very good.
Well, the British Isles appear to be out of danger for now, and that knighthood doesn't look too bad on your resume either. But now, there's a storm brewing in the east.
Well, this one, it's kind of similar to Battle for Britain, but this one is really fun. It's kind of like a defense game in a way as well. You are sort of aligning resources to certain areas to fight off, essentially, an invasion. Which, yeah, it's quite fun, the mechanics that are at play here. There's some additional mechanics in the game. So, yeah, you will see all about that next time in Mother Russia. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I shall see you next time.